Thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Let's just get into it. The stock market with Harley-Davidson, ever since they released the Budweiser can, there's been a lot of comments on their channels, on their social media against the partnership with Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch. Ever since you guys know what's been going on since April 1st. I'm not going to say the person's name. So you guys are seeing a lot of videos. Honestly, I don't really believe they're accurate, but Harley going woke is going broke. If you go woke, you go broke with the recent Budweiser partnership. So of course, Harley has been releasing these anniversary edition cans ever since the 90s. They've teamed up with Miller. They've teamed up with a few other beers. Okay, they've teamed up with, recently Anheuser-Busch. I believe there's a few other ones that I don't know of that I've seen cans. Like I said, I've Googled this stuff before, and they've been doing this along with their anniversary release. So every 5 years, I believe they have a different can. So anyways, you guys know the controversy with Anheuser-Busch and what's been going on lately. And like I said, people have been making videos about how ever since they partnered with Anheuser-Busch, their stock is down. But I really don't believe that's the case. All right, so let's just look at the numbers. Let's look at the stock, of course. It's been going down for some time now. All right, so if we look back just 3 months, of course, 3 months back in March, we were at 45, and it's been slightly on the decline ever since. I believe these numbers right here are mainly with the debt ceiling. The whole market was down. All right, I don't understand why people are saying, "Hey, look at this. Here's the proof. You go woke, you go broke, you lose money." But they've been on the decline, and you can see right here, of course, within the last day or two, you can see it's going up. And this, of course, like I said, this is after the debt ceiling. So like I said, the whole market was on the down. Everything's going down. You guys know what's going on. The economy is pretty bad. You have the rate hikes. Dealers aren't selling bikes right now. There's also shortages. There's a lot of issues that I believe is affecting the stock market more than the partnership with Budweiser. Like I said, we have shortages of the ABS modules. There was a delay last year where Harley wasn't producing any bikes because of the shortages. So there was stuff that they, nothing was really related. Nothing was really announced. They just said production has halted for, I believe, 30 days or something along those lines. That production was halted for a period of time because of the shortages. So, I believe, like I said, I believe it's just more on the lines of the rate hikes. People are getting interest rates of 14.9% on these loans. So, they're not selling the bikes like they used to, of course. And then, of course, the recession as well. Rate hikes are going up, which puts pressure on the industry. People are getting a little bit tighter with their money. And like I mentioned in a lot of my videos, bikes in the United States, it's not a necessity. All right, this is a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. And if it's between buying groceries, buying eggs right now, you guys know they're like $8, $7 for a dozen. It's either you eat or you make a bike payment of potentially $400, $600, $700, depending on what bike you bought and how much markup you paid, because the last 2 years it's been very brutal. And on top of that, of course, we also see the government printing trillions of dollars, and all of that, of course, is devaluing the money. It's weakening the dollar, and of course, all of that set aside, you also have the markups, the fees, the surcharges. Harley-Davidson, the CEO, has actually increased the prices on all the bikes. You guys saw the increase on the Street Bob. It went up by $1,500, $1,600. The Street Bob for a long time was a bike under $15,000. Now with the just the fees, the surcharge, you're looking at over $18,000. So like I said, this is a jump of $3,000 over the last 2 years. That's a massive increase. At $3,000, that's probably about $60 to $80, depending on the interest. $60 to $80, maybe even $100 difference of your bike payment. So I just paid my insurance, and my insurance also went up because of course, they're saying it's inflation, but I'm not gonna get into it. But you guys can see that it's just everything's increasing. Everything, your money's weaker. It's not, it's not holding you over as it used to. And of course, there's all the other things, the cost of living, the inflation, and people are just not buying the bikes. So anyways, moving on to, of course, one more little article here. A new CEO for the Livewire. So the Livewire has separated from Harley-Davidson. I don't really understand how he's stepping down or something like that from Livewire. I wasn't aware that Zeitz was also the CEO of Livewire. I don't know, but I do know he was the head guy of the Livewire. He was the main reason why Harley produced the Livewire. And you guys remember last year, or a little bit over a year ago, Livewire separated from Harley. I don't know the full specifics. I do know that the price was cut on the Livewire by $10,000, and I believe they still manufacture them at Harley. If you look at the VIN on the Livewires, it still has HD on the VIN. So, anyways, enough rambling. Let's just stay on topic. Look at the overall numbers. Tomorrow we get the announcement of the new CVOs, and we might see this go up a little bit more. The stock, their stock price. I'm guessing it really depends on the price of these new CVOs being released tomorrow. We'll see how much Harley's asking. Of course, if it's something like $52,000, like their current CVO, I'm not too sure how that's gonna play on the overall number, but it looks like I said, it looks like they're on the up, and we'll see what happens. All right, you guys stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.